Hi, I'm Jamie-Leigh, and I'm high. I'm trying to fix my mental health. Why don't I just document that? Very raw, unfiltered. All right. So we need to do some type of YouTube intro. Okay. This was a good idea. Okay. All right. So we're trying to get this video done. I've been trying to start a YouTube channel for a year and a half, and my depression's been really crap. It's been bad. And it's been really hard for me to stay motivated, get out of bed, and I've had some good days and some good weeks. But this kind of cycles back and forth because of the pressures. And right now I'm taking a little bit of a break to see how can I put myself back together and improve my mental health. So I wanted to start this channel for various ideas, but right now what we're thinking is I'm trying to fix my mental health. And so why don't I just document that very raw, unfiltered, and what's actually going to happen every day? I don't know. This is an experiment, and right now I'm high. I don't know how I'm even saying any of these things in a way that makes sense, and it seems like I'm more eloquent in putting my thoughts into words when I'm talking to the camera than just like talking to my drink or stay hydrated. Somehow it's working out, and I think I'm gonna be okay with this. I hope so, because this might be kind of interesting. I'm a little giggly now. Okay, should I tell you about myself? That's probably a good idea. I'm Jamie-Leigh. My pronouns are she, her. I am person. I am parent. I'm a wife. Okay. I remember what I was doing, I promise. I was introducing myself. That's right. Okay, this is going to be really good. I was trying to make sure to say things that won't dox myself. You don't want that. Swipe or no swiping. I might not put that part in. And I'm also Transfemme Woman. That's my way of describing being transgender, having transgender life experience. I say transfemme because I'm moving in the direction of femininity. A woman because I am a woman. That also makes a separation between transfemme and woman. Is transfemme or transgender should always be used as an adjective, description of a person. I am a person, not a separate person. It's not like trans woman is like a werewolf, which that has a funny background, but okay, so that reminds me, I'm neurodivergent. I have ADHD. I believe I'm on the autistic spectrum somewhere. I'm able to manage and cope, so I haven't needed any help with that. But for ADHD, I have had professional help, but only this year. I got diagnosed at the age of 38. I'm 39 now. Shh. That's secret. Shh. Yeah. With ADHD finally. It was just undiagnosed and uncoped with my whole life. And it was in the 90s. There's a lot of news articles about like, ADHD, and people were panicking over like, everyone's getting diagnosed ADHD. It's like, well, yeah, but the meds are new and we have a new way to treat people and help them. So of course the number of diagnoses are going to go up. Editor Jamie-Leigh here. Look, I was high then, but I'm not high now. I should probably explain why I was high at some point. Maybe another video. Let me write that down real quick. Okay. Anyway, this whole thing about my, our experience with ADHD is true, but it was also meant to be a metaphor for our trans experience, or the trans experience. But hi, Jamie-Leigh didn't get to finish her point. You'll see why later. Anyway, I guess the best I can do is put some overlay stuff on the screen to help you understand the dual meaning of the story. Also, I just found this. Check this out. This graph down here is shows a left-handedness the rate of left-handedness mysteriously went up from 1900 to 1950, but that also coincided with 1900 is the peak of the social rejection of left-handedness, and it was a lot more accepted by 1950. So it's not like there were more left-handed people coming out of nowhere. They were always there, just it wasn't socially acceptable for them to identify as left-handed. Yeah, so it's the same thing with trans people. More people are self-identifying as transgender because society's more accepting. Transgender, non-binary, intersex, gender non-conforming, people have always been here in one form or another. We will always be here. So, okay. I think I'm kind of rambling and info dumping again, so I'm not sure if this skit was like a good idea. I hope this doesn't ruin the video. Editor Jamie-Leigh here, again, in the future. So Pass Me Over There seems to be running a little bit high on emotions and anxiety about how this video will turn out. So the strong emotions caused her to forget to say one of the important points that we wanted to say, which was that there are multiple studies that transgender folks are 3 to 6 times more likely to be autistic than cisgender folks, or people who aren't trans. And then there's similar overlaps for ADHD and other neurodivergent traits. So I wanted to break in to use this as a learning moment. This whole video and this YouTube channel that I'm trying to get started is just meant to be a way for me to document and share my mental health journey and tell my story in a way that's entertaining and funny and educational. We're hoping that by sharing our personal experience, it will help others who are going through the same thing. So in that spirit, one thing that past editor Jamie-Leigh could have done is when she felt the emotions getting strong or the worry starting to act up or the anxiety, she could have paused and take some deep breaths and try to ground herself and focus on her body's senses. That helps recenter us with our body. It can also help to repeat a phrase like, I am safe in this moment, or I am enough. Or my favorite, when I want to stop focusing on doing some tasks or activity for someone else, or even for myself, but then focus on myself for self-care, is I have done enough. That one's really powerful. So past me knows this and could have done that, but sometimes the feelings are too strong, and that's okay too. So try to be kind to yourself. Hey, you know I can hear you, right? What? How? I paused you. Right, but we're both editing this. Both of us? Hey, you know I can hear you, right? What? How? I paused you. I paused you. Right, but we're both editing this. Both of us? Yes, right now. Yes, right now. I am safe in this moment. I am enough. I have done enough. Give me that. This is getting out of hand. Okay, we better let her continue before we break any more fourth walls or fifth walls or sixth walls or seventh walls. Totally agree. I have done enough. You have done enough. We've done enough. By the way, you're doing great. I'm proud of us. Aw, thanks. That's really sweet. It made me feel really good to hear that from you. I feel proud of us too. You've got this. All right, let's continue. Okay, so anyway, too many people are getting diagnosed with ADHD, and so that led a lot of people to kind of be suspicious about, like, is ADHD even real? Are they just acting? They just want to have special treatment? Interesting. So a lot of parents decided, ignore the symptoms, or if it wasn't hurting something too major, just to deal with it. Like, nah, it's just like, try harder, get better grades, whatever. And for some people, it works out better than others. For me, I was able to cope mostly, but I definitely had challenges in my adult life with ADHD that I hadn't really realized were related to that. Yes, I've practiced my feminine coughs. Anyway, I was talking about ADHD. As you could tell from that deep dive into the rabbit hole on an adjacent topic of an adjacent topic while doing something else, and then following back up the path to the main conversation, that is a characteristic of neurodivergence. That is something that some people do. They just kind of dive into a subject and get really deep into it, and then they... I'm being called for dinner. Yes! Yeah! Okay! Okay, so I am going to have to come back to this. Let me just do a little quick sign off here, and then maybe that'll be it. So, I'll have dinner. Okay, so this has been Jamie-Leigh Gets High with Jamie-Leigh. I'm intentionally Jamie-Leigh. I'll see you next time. That's not my sign off. Like, I haven't done it. I haven't given a single thought to that. So, and I don't know if I'll have the mental capacity to make a graphic here, but like, here's the graphic. Like and subscribe. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, like, take a look at some of these somewhere around. Is it here? Or is it here? Anyway, somewhere around here, there's a box for another video of mine. Please click it. I gotta go to dinner. Okay. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to stop. How do I stop this recording?